Oh, or in the start list is 0 instead of 1, and
Yes.
it won't show up. Yeah.
So now I loaded my. So now I've got my dental links right here, and I've got right there. And then what I normally do is before the race, I just get a start, and then I'll spacebar, toggle, capture. Oh, now why is that happening? That's a good question.
I know that.
Now that's happening because
It's not finish links.
huh?
It's not finish links.
Oh, I know why.
Wait,
You said not finish links.
It's not finish
Okay.
links.
All right.
It's not the camera. It's not that camera. Why? This is important to know because this is what I just did right now. This is why I do it. Because if this happens in a race, you ain't gonna get a picture unless you hit that space button, and hold it down.
Hold it down till everybody finish.
So this is very important that you do this. You check everything before the first race. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna say okay. I'm gonna X out this race. Okay. Oh wait a minute. So did that go? Okay, wait a minute. Go to my blue eye. Oh, capture. Well, it does say automatic capture. Well, let me go to my dental links. Go to my blue eye.
It's gonna say it's on manual.
Oh man.
Yeah. Now why did that happen?
Because I switched. It's on a different lens computer. That remember when I told you when you switched the different cameras?
Yeah.
It reverted back to manual on that
On
one.
that one.
So then I just go click automatic. I'm good to go. Load my race.
And then test it again.
Get a capture. There we go. And if I'm by myself, this is what I'm doing.
Don't fall. Right.
1 and 8.
1 and 8.
All right, I'm ready to run.
Yeah.
Now say I'm ready to run.
Ready to run.
You're ready to run.
I say scroll down.
No, it's a
On
little
the
bit too
other
bright. That's why you can't. It's a little bit too bright. But now what I would do then, now I wouldn't scroll down. I'd hit this button right here, so I can see all the lanes. There we go. See on my foot? It's lane 1.
Yep.
And that's lane 8. My aperture's a little bright. And then when you click on one, it should.
I was looking
So
for it.
if
I
it's
see you.
too
If
bright,
you click on it, it should
Yeah,
pop
but
up right
I
there.
see them like in the corner. Oh, there you go.
so if your aperture is
Then
too
keep this
bright,
on 8
how
times,
do you?
not 8.
Well, you can't hear. Okay, you can. There's some settings up here to darken it a little bit, but you just come here like this. Say no. Now, if I'm in a race, you do it like this. If I'm in a race, the sun's popped out. I go to window,
Yeah,
hardware control. Click on the camera. Darken it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I normally do when you ask me like, hey, do you need film stop so you can change? I'm like, no, they're good. I can change it from here.
I just make sure you close. Make sure you go back red here, or it won't capture. And then I go back to the race. I'm ready to run. And that's pretty much it. Can you think of anything else?
Any questions?
So I'm gonna let y'all decide.
So what? But there. Okay. So the thing I know we do have issues with, for me anyway, is I don't feel like we have enough communication across the table in terms of teamwork. I think they work in silos, so it kind of makes it a little difficult when one person sitting here has an expectation of the person there, and they may not be as versed in what they need to do, and so because they're so kind of engulfed in what's here. So like
who does mainly high tech here? So y'all high tech. What questions do you have that I can help you with today that you can get more versed on, so that you don't have to rely on asking the links person questions during the meet?
Yeah, I think that's more so Diamond, because normally when I'm with them, I'm usually good. Like they know what I need.
Here's my honestly, me and my high tech operator, we don't talk very much. Basically, here's what I'll say when if they're typing in field events, and they got to be multitaskers. But when they're typing in field events, here's my passion, and then you'll like this. You'll relate to this. If you're posting results live to the well, they need to be live to the well.
Yeah,
Okay, so if you're not using there's 2 services out there now, Athlete.net that pings the computer, so it's constantly doing it. But if you're using the old school, pushing it to your website,
Yeah.
you got a F11, F12.
Yeah.
And you
Okay,
gotta
because
come
people,
every time
people
you
are
get
in
a
the
result.
stands
Yeah.
waiting to see
They're waiting
it,
to see it.
Yeah.
Right
and they can't see it.
Yeah. The only
Yeah, they
problem
do.
we have with that is, the settings. What we saying? Sometimes the settings are
Yeah,
disappear.
sometimes we have for some reason
We know
in
it's
high
disappearing,
tech, and I've noticed this when maybe I have to close out and reopen high tech, all the settings drop out,
Okay.
and I think that's a high tech
well,
issue.
Yeah, because we know what to put in there
Yeah.
when that
So,
happens.
so you go to web,
So
and you should have your FTP settings right here. And this is what you need to do, and then you test website connect. Now,
yeah,
but what I do is this though. You'll skip this. I always go here and check. So before I start the race, I'll come here and I'll test
test
website
web.
connection.
Yeah, we do
I'll
that.
Go through that whole
update,
list.
do the whole
Yeah,
list.
we do.
That way you know it's working. Now I will say this though, when you're doing it, when you hit F11, you need to be looking right here.
Yeah, it comes
It'll
up right
tell
there.
you.
And
It
it
comes
tells
tells
up.
you.
yeah,
Yep.
it comes up.
But
Yep.
It'll
some
say
people get
send
too fast and they'll hit F11, F12 without them both being finished.
right.
And then
So
it
I
pops up.
F11, it finishes, then I hit F12, and I'm to the next
Yeah.
event.
And sometimes, Brian, sometimes it'll get, for some reason, get stuck. And if I hit list, it'll populate through to the web. I
Correct.
don't know why it does that,
That
but
is not a high-tech issue. That issue is your bandwidth on your wireless network. Something
Oh.
you're not getting a good connection, so it's getting stuck out there in La La Land, and it can't get to the site. It's stuck.
Gotcha.
So what I do is I'll literally go out of high tech altogether and come back in, look at my little
So
wireless
that's what
box
we
and
need
make
to
sure.
do when they tell us, oh, we can't find them.
Because a lot now.
No,
that's
no, no,
just
no, that's a
something
different
else.
thing. So
Yeah.
Okay.
high tech won't fix that because they want you to use their live website. But what happens is on her phone, when she hits to see results, it saves a cookie in that phone. It does that so that when she goes back there again, it can be pulled up faster. Okay, but it doesn't automatically change it. This is not active; it's passive, and high tech won't fix it. I've asked them for 15 years to fix it; they won't fix it. So you'll have coaches come up. Results
I
aren't
won't
there.
see it, yeah.
The results aren't
Yeah.
there. And the sad part is you just got to say, "Well, I'm sorry." You just go clear out your cookies, and then it refresh
Yeah.
and
And
it'll show.
sometimes we'll tell them to try a different browser, but okay.
Yeah.
Or different browser.
Or close it and reopen.
Correct.
Right.
But with Active.net doing their thing now, and with what's the other one?
MileSplit.
MileSplit. I use MileSplit. They're constantly pinging this laptop about every 10 seconds.
yeah.
You don't see it happening.